On the last box, we pulled 6 legendary cards, but still no showcase. Can we get more in this second box? Let's find out. Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we continue working through my case of Legends of the Force, this new Star Wars Unlimited set. I'm very excited. We got some really nice pulls. We still haven't opened our second Carbonite box that's coming to a live stream near you sometime very, very soon. But in the meanwhile, let's open up another box. I am very excited. We still have our one more pre-release coming. I've also pulled up TCG Player just so that I can see some of these prices that are going on. See if we can pull anything exciting. There is some really cool stuff though. Um, like on the last box, we pulled Vader. He's a pretty good card. Around $35 on the marketplace. At least the version that I pulled. We pulled Baby Grogu, which of course is another card that's pretty high up there, anywhere above around $30, I think, depending on the version that you have. We just pulled a regular version, so. But in the meanwhile, while I'm struggling to once again open this here, let's get into it. We got our second box. We're ready to go. Anxious as always. I'm gonna do this in the order. So let's pull up the phone cam here. As always, we're gonna start with the right side of the box and go from top to bottom for anybody that careful now. Don't want to drop these guys here. For anybody that's taking notes on collation or whatever, any issues that you may see here. But here we go. Let's go. We're gonna speed through this, right? Really just kind of check out the highlights, and I'll pop if there's anything exciting, any cards that I'm looking for. Nothing interesting in the commons. We have some uncommons here. Ooh, and we start with a legendary Zuckuss. I pulled one of these as well in the first box that I did. I don't know that I don't have any pricing pulled up for Zuckuss, but seems to be not too bad, around $8 or so at the moment of this video. And then we have Masconada as our foil. I did go ahead and just sort everything out before I put everything in my binders. You didn't see that. There's no need for you to see that and stick around in this video. Card sorting is not a very interesting proposition. So here we go. We got a Hyperspace Jedi Knight. We're going to pull that off to the side. I do keep all the Hyperspace stuff separate. And we are onto the uncommons to go in. The Gunship, BD1, and we have Kylo's Lightsaber, which is a rare. I will put the rares off to the side as well. Save me some in the foils here on the side. Save me a little bit of work. Might as well. I still never know how to sort my cards out. That's the one thing that I struggle with. I'm not really good at deck building. Oh, we got Fortress Vader. Oh, nice. I did want a Hyperspace Force token, so I do need to look online to see if the place where I got my game tokens are making an update for this set. Maybe I need to buy an add-on. I should buy more anyways. I think I've lost a few. All right, let's see here. We have Plo Koon, our own commons, Asajj, a Jedi Vector, and then we have Babu Frick, another Babu Frick. He's a rare card. And then a Praetorian Guard is our foil. One legendary here, very early in the game. Very interesting. All right. Hyperspace Snoke, very nice. I'm not too worried about getting the Hyperspace Leader. I should get most of them from the Carbonite boxes that I got. We do have a Hyperspace Last Words. We're going to put that off to the side with Last Jedi. Or with the Jedi Knight. And then we have Force Speed. Okay. The Stance. And then another Grogu. Another little baby Grogu. Our second legendary. This is shaping up to have the same legendaries as I did in the previous box. Don't know if I like that. I definitely want variety in my legendaries. But if that's the case, that does mean that I could get another Vader in this one. So and a lightsaber. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. Grogu's around $10 for the regular version. Interesting. Interesting. I'm glad I'm recording these because that way the community can find out if we are getting some issues with collation. Okay. Yeah, that's another force. So it looks like looks like some of the red bases have the force token in the back. Because all the force tokens I've seen have come from red bases. All right, here we have our uncommons. We have a hyperspace foil in the back. I see it. Lore Santika. Malakili is our rare. And then a Porg hyperspace foil. This looks really cool, actually. Little Porgs. Little creatures. We'll put that off to the side as well. And then we'll put our rare here with Babu Frik. Pack number 6, Mother Talsin, Jedi Temple. Common. A lot of creatures. If you have a good build for a creature deck, let me know in the comments. I want to check that out. I want to try that out. I know that I'll most likely have to play Kanan, but I'm willing to do that. Ooh, very cool. 2 characters that I really like back to back, Quinlan and Balin. We have a Caretaker Matron here. Put a lightsaber on her. And Paz Vizsla is our rare. And a Revenant's Rentar is our foil. Put a lightsaber on that, I say. You know, if you have a unit that doesn't have much attack, this is the set. Put a lightsaber on her. Alrighty. Kanan. Speaking of creatures, he's in a hyperspace here. Very nice. We got the uncommons. We got Owen, Uncle Owen, Pelimoto, the compass, the mind trick. These are not the droids you're looking for. And then in the back, another hyperfoil, protect the pod. This is just a common, but it's really cool. Put that off with the Porgies. Rare. I feel like there's got to be a deck that utilizes the Porgs to their full capabilities, right? Alrighty. But I feel like it's going to be a blue deck, and I don't like playing Vigilance. But I'll try it. I'll try it in casual, I'll try it in some casual games. Alright. The Otaru Onslaught. Old Daka. Kelleran Beck. I'm really glad that this character exists to give him another chance to portray another character. We have a blue rare base. Virgin's Temple at 25 health. When the regroup phase starts, if you control a unit with 4 or more remaining HP, the force is with you. So that's a good way to make sure that you have the force. And there's a lot of blue. There's a lot of blue units with a big butt. So we have a Voltex, the Pokemon Voltex, the Pokemon Wolf, Star Wars. What would the Pokemon scouter say about Voltex? Ooh, we have a Varys Ophi, but it's a hyperspace. That's very cool. I've seen the showcase of this. It looks very cool. And another hyperspace base here, Starlight Temple, with a little experience in the back. Go into hiding. I actually really like this card, Jedi Sentinel. I think it's pretty cool. Lothwolf. Speaking of creatures, right? Okay, we are onto the uncommons here. The Infused Brawler. This is great art. It's probably one of the best art in the set, I think. At least for me. The Force Solution. Very cool card. The Priestesses of the Force. Very nice. And then we have Eat Koth is our rare. I don't know how I feel about this one. I used it in draft. Did not make a really big difference here. Here's my rares, my foils. We're almost halfway through the box. 2 legendaries so far. No showcase yet. All right. Oh, hyperspace supremacy tie. That's our 4th hyperspace. We have another hyperspace incoming too. I can see it. Rampage, the assassin droid, which is very similar. Oh, I think the other one's HK-47, the one that's a legendary card. Ooh, very cool. This is a rare, so this could be a double rare pack. A rare Jedi Trials hyperspace and a rare Adi Gallia. So yeah, double rare pack. And then Force Slow. Force Slow is an interesting card. Given exhausted unit 8-0. I guess this is like so you can kill it without taking any damage back. I don't know. It feels like it's pretty cheap, so I can see why you would do it. I guess yeah, because it doesn't kill it because it's only -8. It doesn't affect the health. So it's really only so that you don't take any damage back. I'm sure people will figure out other better ways to use that. Okay, here come the uncommons. Savage. Oh. Don't fall, little babies. Don't get out of order. Savage. Shin Hati. I need a hyper foil of that one. Come on, Shin. Old Daka. The daughter is our rare. And Shatterpoint is our foil. Ooh, ooh. And this is it. Halfway through the box. Let's see it. The Ahsoka Tano is our leader. And let's see. Is this a force? Yeah. So it looks like the red bases have the force. Oh my goodness. These keep falling out of order. Stop it. Stop it. Ascension Cable, Army of the Dead. Nothing too crazy, nothing too exciting yet. Whirlwind of Power. We have Gungi, one our first uncommon. Marin, a hyperspace 4-speed. We have a hyperfall in the back as well. A rare Jedi Trials. That's the card we just pulled the hyperspace of. Here you can see the difference. No border, of course. Extended art. I'll put that here. And then, ooh, whoa. Big hit, legendary hyperfoil Leia Organa. Wow, that's pretty cool. 555. While this unit is in the space arena, she can't ready and gains action. Use the force. Move this unit to the ground arena and give each friendly unit +2/+2 for this phase. Oh, wow. Well, that's a nice hit, and it looks cool. Hyperfoil, I mean, any hyperfoil looks cool. So let's put the rare one here. We'll throw Leia with the rest of the legendary cards. Let's do some cleaning up here very quickly. All right. And now we have the left side of the box from top to bottom. The first 2 packs may be out of order, but I don't think that affects the collation research much. We'll see. Ahsoka, Gun Warriors. Hopefully I get a few Gungans. Oh, Drain Essence Hyperspace. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. The Stinger Mantis, Kylo Ren. I want a hyperspace of this one. Amas Kanata, and then we have Luke Skywalker, little farm boy. While you play another unique unit, you may use the Force. If you do, give an experience token and a shield to this unit. Very thematic. And then Aura Singh is our uncommon foil. 3 legendaries so far. The bar to beat right now is 6 from our first box. We'll see if that plays out. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Fortress Vader. See, not all the red bases have the Force though. Interesting. But so far, my experience, it's only been red bases that give me a force token back there. Alrighty. In my last video, I just noticed here. Let me go through these. Sassy 10, Count Duke, or just Dooku, Karis. Ooh, Yoda's lightsaber. I hadn't seen this rare. Very cool. When played, you may use the Force. If you do, heal 3 damage from a base. You know, this is a very attack-heavy lightsaber. It's not really, doesn't really have a lot of defense additional. But that's because Yoda already has usually a bigger butt anyways. And then we have the cavalry here. This is a rare. In my last video, I didn't notice that the crafted lightsaber that I pulled was a legendary card, and I thought that I only pulled 5. It was not only till I was arranging everything that I realized I had pulled 6. So keep an eye out. Some of these cards, man. Hunting next to is our hyperspace. Very nice. Cool art, cool creature. The 8th brother, Maze Windu. The 3 lessons. Another Jedi Trials. Well, I have a set now. We do have a hyperfoil behind. No, it's just a. Yeah, it is a hyperfoil. It is Karis. Ooh, that looks very cool. I like the characters when we get them in hyperfoil. I think those are the ones that really stand out the most from that treatment. Or hyperspace. They just look better, I think. Ahsoka Tano. We have a hyperspace here. Oh, this has a force token behind it too. I'll put that off to the side with the other one. That way I don't have to. I can keep them in multiple decks until I buy actual force tokens. We have Watto, the compass, a blockade runner. I didn't see this one. Very cool. Ooh, we have another legendary, the Bendu. On attack, deal 3 damage to each other unit. Wow, how do you get this out in a red deck? I guess you can have a red green deck. And then a Knight's Saber foil. Very cool. Nice. So that is our 4th legendary of this box. We have about 8 packs left, maybe. Ooh, hyperspace. Grand Inquisitor. Very cool. Uncommon Flight of the Inquisitor. Depabilaba. A Nameless Terror. Premonition of Doom is our rare. The next time you take initiative, this phase exhausts all unit. Wait, what? Oh, okay. This is like if you're kind of falling behind. The next time you take the initiative, this phase exhausts. Oh, okay. So like, you play this, claim early. If your board's not looking so hot, you avoid a lot of damage there. And then the flight of the Inquisitors. You know those cunning cards with their shenanigans. Exhausting. Ooh, Kylo Ren. I think this is my first Kylo Ren. Not that I would play him much, but also interesting to see a leader that's a Sentinel. He comes out at 7 though. That's tough. But it is a vigilance deck, vigilance card, so maybe not that tough. You know, with control, you can get to those later rounds. A Kawaiian monkey lizard. Not a named one, just a Kawaiian monkey lizard. So many creatures in the Star Wars world that I didn't even know about until this game. All right, we have Kelleran, Beck, Quinlan, the Caretakers, Doom. This is my first Doom. Very nice. When the regroup phase starts, give an experience token to each other friendly non-vehicle unit. Woo! Double vigilance. And then Dart Tyrannus is our foil from the starter deck. Very cool. I'm going to actually put that over here. I'm keeping the starter deck cards also separate. All right. We're still looking for hopefully 2 more legendaries. And then, of course, a showcase at some point. Cal Kestis. Oh, we have a What is this? Tarantek? So many creatures that I've never heard of. Jeez, Alu. Tarantek, where are those from? All right. Calm in the Storm. Directed by the Force. Lightsaber throw. And then... Oh, yeah, we got it. We got a second Darth Vader. I will say, though, this is 3 of the same legendaries that I had on my first pack already. But, I mean, Vader's a good one to pull. So that is the 5th legendary. But I got... and then we have Nihil here, the Marauder. We had Zuckuss and Grogu. Of course, Leia is from out of the spot, right? That's not in the legendary spot. And Bendu is the other one. So, people start figuring out the order because everything is obviously, algorithmic based and it's cut in a certain way and stuff like that. So there's people that know this stuff way better. Okay. Another Tinted Trek. All right. Impossible Escape. We have our uncommon. Uncle Owen. Ooh. This is going to be at least a double rare. The Burden of the Masters. Hyperspace. And size matters. Not a double vigilance card. This is a rare. And Luke Skywalker. Oh, triple rare pack? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. The fabled triple rare pack. Look at that. 3 rares in 1 pack. Very nice. Yeah, let me just put all... I should just put all these on the rare pile. All right, come on. Can we pull one more legendary? Is this where we will see a showcase? Let's find out. Kid Fisto, get out of here. I already have plenty Kid Fistos. Unless you're a showcase Kid Fisto, in which case I might be a little disappointed because I don't think it's a very playable card, but it's still cool. We have a Sith Legionnaire, Karimundi. Oh, Hyperspace Savage Opress. As I've foreseen, is our rare. I believe Caesar was looking for some of these, my buddy Caesar. And Secretive Sage. 3 packs left. Can we hit big one more time? Kid Fisto. That's what I get for ragging on him on the last pack. Ooh, we have a Nubian Starship. Hyperspace. Put that over there. Aura Singh. Ezra Bridger. A Neiman Strike. And a Scythe. This is just a rare. And Marin. A foil uncommon. 2 packs left. Can we get one more legendary? GI. Oh, we do have a hyperspace here somewhere, a hyperfoil in the back somewhere, something. So I don't think it would be a legendary because I already pulled one. I pulled Leia already from this pack. Okay, Ataru Onslaught, Pelimoto, and the Eye of Sion, which is just a rare, and a Lotcat. Very nice, hyperfoil Lotcat. Little creature jumping around. Ooh, here we go. We need a little bit of last pack magic. Get this trash out of the way. Can we do it? Can we do it? All right, no showcase, but we do have Anakin, which is my second Anakin of the whole box, or the whole of my boxes. Last words. Oh, come on. Chirrut Imwe. Vanny. Battle Fury. And then our last on the rare slot, our last chance at a legendary. It is a legendary. It is Oppo Rensisis, which I also pulled in the last box. This is very, very interesting. I hope he's good. He doesn't seem to be priced too high, around $5, because he is a double command. That's tough to play. But we do have a foil Minok. Sometimes with the black border, it looks like there's a hyperspace back there. But we did pull 6 legendaries in this box. Very, very interesting. So let's kind of go through some of this stuff. No hyperspace foil rares though. Usually there's at least one per box. I don't think any of those are rare. But we'll find out. And now I only have to sort the uncommons from the commons. So that puts me way ahead of the game when it comes to organizing my stuff. But let's do a little recap. Let me make sure I didn't miss any rares here. Okay, and the hyperspace stuff. Okay, we do have Jedi Trials. Okay, so that goes on the rare pile. And then from our hyperfoil, we have the Lotcath, which is a common, Curries, which is an uncommon, the Whale, Protect the Pod, and the Porg. So yeah, no rares here. So these are still pretty cool though. So we'll put them aside. We did get a starter, Darth Tyrannus foil, and then just do a quick recap of our 6 legendaries. I will sleeve them up. I do have the sleeves around here somewhere. So Leia Organa, hyperfoil, and then on the regular spot, Grogu, Sukkus, Bendu, Vader, and Oppo. So 4 of these I got the same in this, not in the same order, but these 4 I got in my first box as well. So I don't know what that means. Smarter people than me will figure that out. I am just here to provide the data. So hopefully those people find this video. All right, well, there you have it. Let's close this one out and we'll talk about what's coming. Alrighty, so as I mentioned, this is just my second case out of a second box out of a case of 6. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll have more. Also, I'm going to one more pre-release event, so maybe we'll have a little video about what I pulled there. Also, I'm going to try to get some gameplay of the starter decks against each other, Qui-Gon versus Maul, just to see which one's better. So stay tuned on the channel. We'll have that. And then eventually when we get back to the normal rotation, I'll just have regular gameplay of new decks, updated stuff from our casual events. So stay tuned for all that. Also, go check out your TCG HQ. That's my buddy Carlos. He's opening boxes as well. And he has a lot more videos about strategy, pre-release events and what to expect. And then he rates the cards as they are coming out as well. So thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff in the channel. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.